Universal DC microgrid. The programming of universal DC microgrid. We have used the kill softwares, and we are using here the embedded C programming for developments of software for universal DC microgrid. So now here you can see the first is include register 51.h. What is the meaning of this? Here the meaning is that all the headers files of register 52 we have included over here. We have called all the registers headers files of the microcontroller 89S52 we have been called here. So what do you mean by the header files? Header file means all the SFR of the microcontroller. They are called over here, just like to the port 0, port 1, port 2, just like to the T mode, Tcon, Scon, etc. These are the registers header files we have included over here. That's why we have used here the hash include register 52.h. Now then include register lcd.h. We have used here the LCD. You can see here, this is the LCD here used, and this LCD we have make the one header files or one library for this LCD. This LCD we have used 16/2, and 16/2 has it has total 16 pins, and each and every pins has a one special function, and all the functions we can say that all the pins has a one headers files, and this all the headers files we have called here lcd.h. So now then LCD module connections. LCD module connection here S bit. S bit means each and every pins of LCD we have used separately for this particular functions. So here S bit is a single bits RS, EN, D0, D1. This is the variable name, and this is the pin 0.1.0, 1.1. These are the two pins are used for the handshaking pins. RS pin, it is called the register selection pins, and EN is enable the data communication between the microcontroller and LCD. Now then D0 to D7 microcontrollers and the LCD are connected between the through the port 0 D0 to D7s of my LCD. Pins are connected to the port 0 respectively 0.0 to 0.7, and then so these are the variables which are using for these programs. We have used here LCD module connections. Now then we'll see here the while delay. So while delay means you know that so microcontroller requires the few seconds or few microseconds for executing the particular commands. So my LCD microcontroller cannot be executed simultaneously both more or two or more instructions at a time or command at a time. So between these two instructions, between these two commands, we have to add the particular delay. This delay we have to develop here, or we have to generate here. So while delay integer A, integer J and I, this is the two loops we have used here, and here we have generated the delay and the A value which it decide the delay value. Now then while main. So actually our program which is started over here. So LCD initialization here the P2 it is our input ports. Here we have connect all the renewable sources, just like to the utility source or more main source. We can say that here the wind energy and solar panel. So these things are wind energy, solar energy and utility source are used here.
सोर्सेस यूज किए रिन्यूएबल सोर्सेज यूज किए जैसे विंड एनर्जी यू कैन सी हियर एंड दिस इज द सोलर एनर्जी and the utility source. This is or the utility source. If any one source is available, it is automatically connect to the load. If wind energy is absent and solar energy is present, then solar energy is automatically detected by this circuit.
Then LCD here initialize the LCD. So welcome, this is the universal DC microgrid, and here these are the messages will be appear across the screen. Then next is while one. So while the user want to continue any action, so all the action must be written into the while loop, then it will be continuously execute. So if P2 is equal to 0 xff, Initially, here the place on any source. This one instructions will be getting on the LCD. So here 0FFF and then P2EF. These are the code we have used for the particular source. The solar system connected. This one if F is appear across the port 2, then microcontrollers display the solar system connected. Then next is P2EF, then wind energy is connected. In this way solar wind and mains available, and for that we have to here develop the ATF PF. So these are the code we have developed it over here for recognitions of particular renewable energy sources or utility source. So in this way, these are the program has been developed for the universal DC grid. And finally here select any one source. If it is not available to anyone, then it asks this select any one source. So sometime it may be also show this select any one source. So these are the by default instructions will be appear. So here, so this is the programs we have developed for the universal DC microgrid project. You can see here on the video. Source is DF. It is the code which is generated by the inverters circuit and given to the port 2. If it is available, then it will be show the wind is available. Wind system is connected. Now we will see here.
Wind energy connected. Load is on.
Here, wind system is connected.
So now
that means VF is available.
next source is solar. So solar requires
It is used
the
used for the load, and load will be on or off according to availability of the three sources.